Hey guys, Rozo here. So today I've got a quick video going over our Mythic Reclear of Sikran, and I'll show you my POV and give you some of my thoughts while I'm doing the fight. This pull I get a bunch of mechanics, so hopefully you can see what you're supposed to do, and I'll definitely show you what not to do, because I messed up a lot. This was definitely a prog kill, for sure. You'll see that in the video. But anyways, first let me show you my talents I had for the raid. I was doing some old content, so ignore that. These are the talents I was using in the raid, right? Just your normal, pure, single target. Pretty much stock standard you always use. You want to just be able to hit the boss for full damage. I had a shorter cooldown on my wall because I want to be able to use it more. I'm taking so much damage during the fight, and same here. Shorter cooldown on Dark Pact, because there's so much damage going out in this fight, it's crazy. Now, damage talents are the same as always for single target. That's pretty much it. So, let me go ahead and get into commentary video here. Okay, so for the video, this was taken from a live stream I did yesterday. This live stream was my first one I've done in a long time. First one on YouTube. It was pretty cool. So in the background of the video, you might hear me talking. You might hear music. You might hear me scream at one point, maybe. So if you hear that in the background, that's just the video. I'll try and turn the volume down pretty low so it doesn't talk over me. But if I have anything important to say, I'll just try and pause the video and talk over it. But I'll go ahead and get the pull started. I have my normal single target talents, so I just do the normal single target opener. I'm using Mad Queen's Mandate, so I want to make sure before I use it, I have Singularity on the boss for the 10% damage increase. And that's about it. But first, when we get the beams, our goal was to take them to square, and then we'll go around the room counterclockwise. One thing I've noticed after watching myself back in this video is that I run a lot when it comes to those arrows dropping. Okay, so here's my first mistake. When you get the beam from the boss, the person who gets the red line is the person it's going to first. It's going to me first, but my natural instinct is to just get out of the group. So I run as far to the edge as possible to make room for other people, but he's going to me first. We want to make a box, so you'll see someone else does the correct thing, right? We're supposed to make a box. I should be here, but I'm in the wrong place, so he can't go where I'm at. The red arrow should go on the outside. So it goes here and then this way. But since I'm on the inside, it's going to go here, and this guy might get it twice. You'll see me try and dodge at the last second. And it looks like he only gets hit once. So, all's well that ends well, somehow. But I was in the wrong spot. That was bad on me. So if you have the red arrow, don't go to the edge. Stay on the inner side. Also, when you get the arrow, pop a defensive, because the debuff from the sword does so much damage. And I didn't pop my wall for some reason, so I just took so much damage for no reason. My healers probably hate me, sorry. The arrows falling from the ceiling, they do about 3 million damage or something, 3.5. So realistically, you could take one and not die, but it's just better to not take them, because who's to say it's actually not 2 arrows at once. And then you get one shot. Can't parse if you're dead. So now I'm just going to step out and here for the AoE damage. That's pretty much the whole fight. You get swords, go to the right, or go to the edge, and then you don't have swords, don't go to the edge. Like I said in the opening, definitely a prog kill. Killed it last week. We killed it this week too, but we're definitely learning still. But, you know, we get it done, so I'm not stressing. I have time to use my cooldowns. Note here that I'm not using my Spy Master's Web. Unluckily, I got the thing during my cooldowns. You'll see this time, I did it correctly. I have the red beam. I'm on the outside, so it'll go here and then this way. It won't go through then back out and all that crazy stuff. So I want to go back. I said I was holding my Spy Master's Web. Before we did the fight, I looked up on logs what our kill time was last week, and I looked up the average kill time for other groups. And most groups generally kill the boss at like 4 minutes, 5 minutes-ish. My guild, our kill before was at 6 minutes-ish. Late 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So I knew I'd have time to use my Spy Master's Web on my third set of cooldowns. There's a website called Lorgs, this website here, which is really cool. You can look up certain specs on certain bosses and see what time they use their cooldowns. You can see a lot of people actually use it earlier than I did, but their kills were generally faster than mine are. So obviously, it's better to do your research about your own specific situation, but this website is really, really cool and convenient for seeing when other people use their cooldowns. If you want to check Mad Queen's Mandate instead, you can see when they used it. People that use it on pull and on cooldown. Or like Dark Glare, you can see people use it pretty much on pull, on cooldown. Really cool. But for this case, Spy Master's Web, I wanted to see when I should use it. Our first kill on the second was at 5 minutes 46 seconds. Almost at our fourth set of cooldowns. So saving my Spy Master's Web and not using it at 2 minutes was better for me. I could use it with all my cooldowns again on 4 minutes and pop off. Your mileage may vary depending on how fast you kill the boss. Alright, sidetrack over. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so from here, we'll just go back to doing what we were doing before. Normal DPS. I have the mechanic again. And look, I do it correctly. That's awesome. I'm proud of myself. Last week, I messed it up every single time. One thing about this fight is that everybody gets the mechanics. It's kind of... Everybody gets mechanics, and the mechanics happen pretty often. So it's like... I don't know. Nobody gets to really sit this one out. How many mechanics are going around. Which is kind of cool. You might have heard me screaming in the video. The arrows were not leaving me alone. When I watched back the VOD earlier, I was watching other people's position and I noticed they weren't getting hit with nearly as many arrows. I'm not sure if I'm lucky or if there's a way to cheese it, but yeah. My 1 minute cooldowns are back up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my dots back up and go back in for my normal damage. I should have time to do my 2 minutes with my trinket at the end. Not me, please. Not me, please. Dodge the arrows. I'm sure there's a way to move and deal with the arrows better. Because when I'm stutter stepping back and forth like that so much, I'm just missing so much damage. I don't know the correct way to deal with them besides just move. I'm going to try and figure that out because I feel really stupid just going left, right, and dodging them. So again, I'm first. I've been first every single time. This time I messed it up, but there's arrows coming down and I was kind of freaking out trying not to get hit by the arrows. So I messed it up. Luckily my team can cover for me. And then I get this mechanic. Behind us, there's one in the back that I could have moved positions to dodge. I'm sorry, to hit the ghost in the back, but I was afraid of hitting the shaman, so I didn't move. And you can see that really, really screwed us there. Because we missed a ghost or two in the back. Now we're just trying to recover. Sorry, I'm talking over the gameplay. So, after that horrible setup that I didn't do very well, my cooldowns are back up. So I have everything of 40 stacks by Master's Web. My damage potion isn't up, but I don't really want to wait 40 seconds to pop my cooldowns, so I'm sending it all without the potion. And then of course we get the arrows again. I'm stutter stepping and missing out my damage, doing my big cooldowns. Here. And from here, in Discord, we had the call to keep going. You know, we don't want to wipe. A lot of people were dead. On my screen, it looked like we were going to wipe, especially here. So I thought in my head, okay, it's over. But actually, the healers pulled through. They top us up, and then we're able to make it work. It's quite hectic, though. We had the call in Discord, but it was a bit confusing about who was supposed to go where there. I think because we were all just trying to not die. We weren't focused on like where the markers were, so it was pretty much every man for himself at this point. But honestly, I feel like these kind of prog kills are the most fun when it's just really, really crazy like this. And here the healers got us all taken care of, and we're topped up. So, work team. There, I used Mad Queen's Mandate while moving. You can use it while moving. I was dodging out of the way of the people with the blades. And then there we go. There's the kill.
1 million I was hoping for, but we're close enough. My Aggie's falling off, I don't care. Rapture. Got him.
Nice, and there we go.
Nice. But not perfect.
So, just like that.
Wow.
Right, there's the kill.
What the hell, bro? We got 3.
And our loot was really not that good at all. We rolled these off for transmog. Pretty unlucky. But yeah, that's the video. If you have any questions or comments, or if you know how to deal with the arrows better than I do, please put them in the comments, and I'll check you later. I'll catch you later, not check you. Alright, peace.